Cool.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Kilnspark. Last week our valiant heroes decided to make a late night run down the road to the local Elven capital to deliver Schwinn and his magical gear that he has to deliver to the Elf King. And unfortunately were robbed in plain sight.
Some of us were robbed.
Some were robbed. Others were decided that it wasn't worth the sword.
Too attached to my sword, I believe, so
So after dealing with a circus of hooligans and being offered a circus, which you politely declined, we ended up...
Wait, no. I am now a part owner of this circus.
This is right. You are part owner of this circus.
I will bi-weekly collect paychecks from this circus for my efforts at getting stabbed a bunch.
This is correct, actually. You are the partial owner of the new circus. Name to be determined. They have to see how many of their named performers actually lived through the massacre. But the audience liked it, so...
That's the important part.
You guys have retrieved all of your stolen goods, and the circus music has stopped as the tent begins collapsing.
That's worth
which is not a bad thing. It's just normal. We collapse the tent after we're done performing. Schwinn is supposedly waiting for us back up on the main road. And so what from here are you guys planning to do?
I've hidden the gear, if I remember correctly.
You what?
I've hidden the gear.
Yes, you have. And you've retrieved it now.
Yeah, you
now it just smells like poop.
Oh yeah, that's gross. I'm gonna take Bikerwave and I just want to make sure not to forget Bikerwave.
Microwave. Forgot about Bikerwave.
Bikerwave the horse.
Yeah.
I should have been less out of it last time because I have no idea what anybody's talking about.
So, guys.
You have
Bikerwave.
accordion shoes.
You do have accordion shoes.
Do I have my bow back?
So I just want to point out, I'm not, one to just run off by myself and ignore the wishes of the group, so I think this should be a group decision, but I think it's worth mentioning that this is the first time we've been separated from Schwinn and the people chasing him with this gear. So, thoughts? Bring it back, don't bring it back, study it, bring it somewhere ourselves.
Are you suggesting that we appropriate the gear for ourselves?
I'm suggesting that this is a major technological advancement, and we don't know exactly what Schwinn was going to be doing with it. We don't know what it was going to be used for, or what kind of thing they were going to try and build with this. I mean, what if they were going to try to build a weapon? We have no idea. I feel like maybe this could be safer in our hands than in somebody else's.
But then how do we get paid?
I have an offer for you. So currently, I am under contract to protect the gear and its holder to the Elven capital, including from you. So, what's your counteroffer?
When did you sign that contract?
Schwinn told me he would pay me. That counts.
How much was Schwinn paying us again?
He didn't say, but I plan on making sure it's an aggressively good price.
That sounds like a pretty shitty contract. You probably shouldn't have entered into that.
I think I'll make it... Well,
You're supposed to be our lawyer, right?
Alright, make me a better one.
Well, I come from the Adventures Guild. I have a lot of connections there. I bet any of them would be fascinated to actually see this thing and probably could offer us a much more solid price than Schwinn would be able to.
Where are we taking this? It's to the Elven capital?
Schwinn wanted us to take it to the Elven the Elven capital, and said that he would pay us for escorting him, but he never guaranteed anything. He never showed any money. There weren't any contracts signed.
We could definitely just break
I'm
his
just saying
neck
this is
if
bad
he tries to not pay us.
business practice. Not if we're in the court of the Elf King. I bet if we get there and he refuses to pay us, we're out of luck.
So first off,
is really
I'm gonna stare.
crappy. I mean, someone's gonna pay us.
I'm staring you right in the eye and say 33%.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And hold out my hand.
33% of what?
Exact. I shake it.
Of whatever we get for the gear. Okay, so there's a way we can do this, though.
Was the implication that we're not all getting paid?
I'll
Nope.
make up for his amount out of mine.
There's
out of my
67%
cut.
for y'all to squabble over, but Here's what we can do. We can remove the gear from the box, or find a similar box. We can keep the gear with us, and then just have this as a decoy. Get to the Elven Court, then make the decision whether or not we actually hand over the gear, or pretend to hand over the gear and scamper.
Is there any way to produce a really convincing copy of the box? I really don't want to open it.
Well, is the box, like, we don't, it's got chains locked around it. He's not
Yeah.
going to open it for a while, so we just need to make a copy of the outside. How intricate is the box?
How intricate is the box, Ricky?
The box itself is a nice box. It's definitely not unreplicatable. The thing that was unreplicatable about it was the foam. The foam is magic inside.
Right. But presumably if you don't open it, you can't tell what's in it, right?
Right.
Is there a specific, like, does the fact that this gear is in it change the weight or the movement or how it feels if you, like, hold it or move it around or anything? Or is it
No,
pretty
not at
secure
all.
in
It's
there?
just a very nice polished wood box. It's got a couple cracks in the wood, and you've got chains wrapped around it.
Okay. Well, Schwinn's waiting for us back in the path, so if we want to make a copy, we'd have to do it, like, instantly. Does anybody even kind of have a way to do that?
Or we can just do it while he's sleeping. He's got to do that at some point.
That's true. We just have an opportunity now where we have it in our possession and it's not in his, and he has tried to run away twice.
That's true, but I'm doubtful that we'll be able to find a nice polished wood box in the quarter mile between the side of the road and, well, we are in a circus. I don't know. Maybe they have polished boxes here.
Does
It's not-
anyone know a spell that could make something look like this box?
This does
Not for very
feel
long.
like it should be in my wheelhouse, but I'm not sure if I actually
are-
have it.
Wheelhouse, ha ha ha.
Amish. Like, that's what they did. They made boxes. That's the entire point of the Amish, I think.
I can.
I guess it depends on if it's a minor wonder.
Well, why does it depend on that? Do you have something that
I have
relates to
something
minor
that
wonders?
manifests a minor wonder, yeah.
What does
It's-
that mean?
Temporary, though.
Thaumaturgy lets you like create like
Oh.
just a small like show of lights or
Oh,
spray
okay.
of water or something.
Jug.
You need a minor illusion spell.
I have carpentry tools. I mean, I could try to make one, but I don't know how long that would take or how convincing
Well-
it would be.
So we're free to wander the circus grounds now. I can give you permission because I own this business.
That's true. We did find this in a trailer full of garbage. I mean, there could be something else that looks similar somewhere around here.
I bet you they've stolen lots of boxes.
What do you guys think? You wanna try to look around and see if we can find something
Yeah, let's see
convincing?
what we can
Yeah,
find.
it's clear. You want to look around and try to find
As long as you are with
identical to one
Ajax,
we already have?
nobody from the circus questions anything you guys are doing.
I would also like to point out that as long as we're near the dragon that smoked the thunder god into a burnt, like, charred a skeletal remains, nobody should challenge us either. But I will accept my authority.
I did do that.
Was I just like high?
Totally gracefully.
Why don't I remember anything?
Yeah, you kind of were. You were very out that day. I swung down like Tarzan from a trapeze and then body slammed
And fell.
somebody
I would like
declaring
to-
himself the Thunder God because he had stolen my knives. And then I grabbed the knives in his hands and jammed them into the ground so that they formed an arc across his body and fried him.
You didn't use a trapeze to get down. That would be easy. The trapezes didn't reach low enough. You cut a tightrope.
Oh no, that's right. That's what I did. Yeah, I cut a tightrope, tried to swing down.
With, by the way, like a 20% chance that it was going to work or something. It wasn't
I was
like
trying to grab the knives. Instead, I just hit him and then fell on top of him.
And they got exploded, I'm pretty sure.
I exploded him. I overcharged his armor with the knives by running a current through it, and then died. Actually,
Right, we had to do some refib.
but I'm okay now.
Good.
Bit sore, feeling it a little bit in the lower back.
But all's well that ends well. So
Oh, and we got the bow back.
we do now.
Oh yeah, we got the bow. We got everything. Did we miss something? I didn't find the rest of my briefcase. I got magic ink in a briefcase somewhere that I also want to find. So let's look around for a bit. I want to see if we can find the rest of this stuff.
You found the briefcase. You didn't find the knives, and then you found the knives.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
we
He had
did find
the
it.
guy had
So
the knives
there's-
on him, but the
There's
briefcase
ink
wasn't.
in the briefcase.
Yeah.
I would like to use some.
Well, I don't have it. As from what I remember, I didn't have the briefcase on me at the end of the last session.
Ricky, do we have the briefcase?
It was on the Thunder God.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. Cool.
May
Then
I
yes,
use some
I
of your ink?
have the magic ink that I think can magically form people's faces or something, if I'm remembering right.
I thought it just shimmered pretty.
It's cool. I'm ready for some better spells.
What did the ink do again, Ricky?
I believe the ink is just invisible ink.
I thought it was the one for their. They had wanted posters that they showed me that they turned into a dude's face. That's why I took it.
You're unsure of what the ink does, but with experimentation, we could figure it out.
Okay.
Also, there's just normal ink around here, right? That's all.
Probably.
You can find normal ink if you want to
I'm gonna
find
hold
normal
on to
ink.
my
If
special
you're-
ink until the universe remembers what it does.
I just
If
before
you're
we leave.
looking through the like caravan of stolen objects, you can easily find a box that looks very similar to the box that Schwinn has.
Okay.
Excellent.
Can I do some tinkering on it just to remove any bits that don't look the same? Try and just push it that
Absolutely.
little
Go ahead and just
perfectionist percent.
roll perception.
You didn't do that part.
I did not. We did not get dice. I'm just gonna roll one real quick, and then I'll go get our dice tray in a minute.
Where is it?
In the other room. My perception is 2.
Perception is 2.
Oh, are we all rolling? Or is that just them? What's happening?
I think it was just
It
me
looks
for whatever.
just
I'm doing.
perfect to you. You literally just flake off one piece of wood, and you're just like, oh yeah, that's exactly the same box.
These are the same, right, guys? This looks good. Ready to go?
I rolled a 15.
It looks eerily similar.
The 2
Of
boxes.
course, it doesn't have chains around it.
What 2 boxes? You made
Right.
a new box?
we
I would
found
like to
another
rummage
box.
around for chains.
You
This
can
place-
find chains
this place
easily.
has
This
so
is a
many
circus.
Apparently, it was a pretty standard model.
chains
So
and
we
whips
were
excite
finding
them.
Yes, easily find chains.
I'm gonna grab the dice tray.
Okay.
Which dice do you want?
As you return with the box,
Ones that have my character on it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand you a sheet of paper that has written on it, I, underline, agree to give this Warforged Ajax 33% of all monies given in any way for the services of this gear. Sign.
You might want to say that again. He went to get the dice tray.
Yeah, sorry. What was that?
No, I handed you a contract. Sign it.
Oh, what does the contract say?
It says 33% of all money made in any way from the sale of this gear goes to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like this isn't a fair deal. When did you guys become in charge of who gets how much money?
Money isn't the thing. Okay. Well, look. We should logically split any money 4 ways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'll give him whatever out of mine I have to give him to make sure that his cut is 33%. You guys can each have 25. He'll get
Why are you
33.
doing
I'll
that?
get 17.
I,
or whatever.
Quick maths, you're giving him 8%.
I just
look-
want him on our side. I give him 8% of mine,
Yes.
or 8% of my 25.
Yes.
Okay.
I look back and forth to them. I would get that in writing.
All right. So you guys have now assembled a decoy box.
Does it look like the first box?
It looks pretty darn close.
Great.
So what about weight? Can we weight check it?
Oh yeah. Does it feel as heavy as the other one?
It actually does.
Excellent.
All right. Well, I'll hold on to the original, and then we'll give Schwinn this one, and hope he doesn't notice.
Should we make them both smell bad?
We should make neither
My-
of them smell bad.
My
I don't
my
think-
I think my emit odor thing either.
It works.
No, I will. Yeah, I manually can turn it off, which I do.
Great.
Quick DM question: can I smell things?
Yes.
He can?
Why not? He's a person too, robot
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Is he? Robots
Hey.
can't smell.
Some of them can.
If they
If
have
you
a
know-
nose, they can smell.
I once made the vast mistake of not giving my robot a tongue, and he nearly committed suicide over it.
Oh my god.
Fair enough.
I
Trauma.
remember this.
All right. So you return to Schwinn, or what are we doing?
Yes.
I guess so. Anything else to do here, or should we head back?
What time is it?
It is now 2 a.m.
I guess we should get to the city as soon as we can, huh? We're trying to avoid being on the road during the daytime.
There's apparently a special ability that you can get that makes Warforged smell.
Oh,
But
Well-
naturally they do not smell.
okay. I will then. I will accept this limitation / blessing.
Interesting.
I'm gonna say you can smell.
No. I'm a product of my people.
Okay, fine.
God gets to choose.
All right, so
They can smell better than everybody else.
you guys were about halfway
How about he can smell
to
these
the
guys
Elven
with a
Kingdom
huge nose?
capital, so you could probably get there in about an hour if you guys got back on the road.
Okay. I'm up for heading back if everybody else is.
Well, if he
Yeah.
can't smell though, then he doesn't have the same effects from poison and stuff, right? Sorry, this really hit me like super interested.
I think he doesn't
I,
have effects from poison because he's a robot.
Well, right, and because robots can't smell or taste or do any of those things.
I'm not sure
then-
smell and being poisoned are necessarily tied together that
Well,
closely.
I mean, but yeah, like food poison, but
I'm not gonna say that like they necessarily are,
Sentience?
but I am resistant to poison. So I'm gonna let's just say it's the nose thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I am all on board with train. Let's get on the road to Viridian City.
Okay.
cool. Sure.
Well, let's do it. Let's head back. Let's find Schwinn on the path.
I grab Microwave.
If we need somebody to like, I don't know, we don't have a wagon, do we? We just have Bikerwave.
Right.
Can I appropriate a wagon from my holdings?
We're actually a little short on wagons. It would be a
Alright.
big pain if you took one,
We'd
but
have
if
to
you
drag one through
did,
these trees.
take
I don't
the
wanna-
storage wagon and just make sure you make it back to Austin or back to Epicenter in about a week because we got a show
Yeah.
there.
I'm almost certainly not going to be able to do that. I don't want to cut into future profits. We'll just walk.
All right. And with that, you guys are back on the road. Schwinn is there.
Ding, ding.
Who's hiding the normal box? Or who's
I got
hiding
it
the
in my
original?
bag.
Okay.
How big is this box? Just roughly.
Are you? It is about. As big as the medium Amazon box,
Okay.
Oh, that's kind
Like-
of big. Okay.
like the more squarish Amazon box. You know what I'm talking about? Not the flat one.
Shuffled
The
some of my
ones like
other
two of
clothes
those.
into everybody else's bag so I can fit this in there into mine.
I don't really. I mean, you could just leave them. They don't do anything.
All right, Mr. Clothes don't matter.
That's well, sometimes. Maybe I don't know.
So Schwinn is very upset looking. He is smoking.
he is smoking. The sure
Yes,
sign of
chain
resistance.
smoking. He's got like 3 cigarettes in his mouth at a time.
Oh my god.
I think that
Hi,
just,
Schwinn.
that just
Got everything back,
decreases the enjoyment of each cigarette.
including the box.
You guys gotta be worried. And are those accordion shoes? You stopped to get accordion shoes?
Oh yeah, do you like
I
them?
didn't really have to stop. They just kind of ended up there somehow.
Of
They
course
were-
I like them. They're accordion shoes. Nobody dislikes an accordion shoes performer.
Yeah, no one.
It's
By
great
the way,
because they're like
Allison,
shoes,
while
but they
wearing
have-
accordion shoes, you are at +2 to all performances.
Sick.
However, you cannot intimidate or stealth.
Gotcha.
Checks out.
Like,
Can I
can you be
never-
upset if somebody is threatening you in accordion shoes?
No.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm a charisma character. Oh, I'm an intelligence character.
That makes
I don't think you are. I think you're a wisdom character because you're a cleric.
But you should have known
No,
that.
I have -1 wisdom. Oh, I'm
What?
looking at Kyle's.
What a horrible clip.
That makes more sense.
That makes a lot of
This
sense.
makes more sense,
Here we
yes.
go. This makes sense. Alright, yeah, okay. I am a Constitution character.
Yeah, that also makes sense. Checks out with cleric.
Tell everybody I have -1 wisdom.
I also
I
have
will
-1
probably
wisdom.
not wear the shoes then, because all I do is sneak.
Alright then.
These make me uncomfortable.
Shoes in bag they go.
They're in bag, yes.
Alright. So, as we continue on, it seems like you make it to Havenwood without much of a problem. There's huge gates at Havenwood, a nice, white oak archway, as well as a, that's obviously just in front for show, and then behind it is the full-on, like, stone gates of the big garrison of the city.
Okay.
There are guards there, but, I mean, the door's open, there's no, like, threats or anything. The guards seem to be smiling, and they're like, oh, getting it a little late there, aren't you?
I stare them right in the eye and say, I'm sensitive to the sun.
Schwinn waves at them and is like, I have a meeting tomorrow with the Royal Council. You'll see my name on there, it's Schwinn.
Do they?
And they, like, look through a little, like, registry book that they've got in the booth, and they're just like, oh, yes, you do. Do you need help with lodgings for the night? And Schwinn is going to be like, well, I mean, I assumed there would be lodgings for me.
For all of us, actually.
Yeah.
This is a collective me, yes. We're all part of, we are Schwinn plus.
Schwinn turns and looks at you guys, and he's just like, honestly, I'm in good hands now. Y'all can do what you need to do. Here. And he tosses a bag at each of you.
Oh, that's it? That's you had this ready to go the
I
whole
would like
time?
to count the money.
I would like to make sure that it is money.
It is, in fact, 115 gold for each of you.
All right.
Thank you so much for helping me. A little slower, but, you know, we had some troubles. And, you know, I'm not the nicest guy in the world, but we're here with the gear. So I figured I'd pay you all. Don't worry about it. You guys have a fun market day, okay? Maybe try to leave early. And then...
That's will do. Sounds great.
Why would he tell
he
us?
will...
Who cares? Let's do it.
The guards will tell him where his lodging is. And lead him... another guard will come up and lead him into the city. If you guys want to know, he is going to be staying at the Gilded Crown.
That's the way a crown should be.
And it is in the inner block of the city, which the city is sort of three-ringed. Mm-hmm. There's the outer wall, where there's mostly, like, lodging and things like that. The inner wall, which is where most commerce is taken in, and then the central wall, which is, it contains, like, a lot of the higher-end buildings, businesses, and then, of course, the palace in the center.
You said it was 115 gold?
Yeah, he gave everybody 115 gold.
Gotcha. Mark that down real fast. All right.
So it's not market day tomorrow, but stalls are going to be set up and everything for tomorrow.
It's not market
You guys-
day tomorrow?
Right, there's one more day till market day, but most of the market day actual day stuff, anybody who would know from traveling and stuff like that, you would know this, Obadiah, because of the Inventors Guild, and you've heard stories of going to the Elvish Market Day.
Okay.
Is that on market day, it's mostly just big displays and you can't actually buy anything. All of the actual trading and interesting ideas that are purchasable right then and there are going to happen the day before and the day after.
Oh.
The actual market day is mostly like displays of experimental technologies and objects that are not yet for sale.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, guys, here's the deal. Not a lot of people know this, but actually, you don't really want to be at market day on market day. It's not. It's that's just when all the tourists come in. It's all a big show. You know, it's for the industry. You really get the good stuff if you're there a day before, which is great because we're here. So we should probably check that out first thing tomorrow morning.
So.
And then we should get out of here as fast as possible.
We have. I mean, are we just? So we're abandoning this guy with a big box.
You could try to go and get accommodations at his inn if you want to.
Thinking,
You know.
So if we're playing, so what I don't want to happen is for him to open up this box in front of the Elven King on Market Day, nothing to be in it, and then to have the entire wrath of the Elvish Royal Guard bear down on us wherever we're going.
Oh, sounds a little fun.
That's just it.
Why wouldn't you want that? That sounds like a fun adventure.
Just be gone by market day, right? And then
I just like. Do we
That's
want to
alright.
be like near him so we like? I mean, we either like leave before market day starts, or we stay close so we can see like. He's trying to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah,
For
I think
sure.
we should just leave before market day starts. Probably. Again, tomorrow is the day before market day.
Yeah, but-
the best
but
day, and then we
He
can
told
just.
us to leave early. He's planning on this being bad. Is that fine?
I think that's early, right? If we leave before market day, that sounds pretty early.
Yeah, but
Don't we want to?
Why exactly
I mean-
do you want to stay for market day so bad? When we
Because
gave-
there's lots of inventions and stuff.
we
I
just
don't know. I've just
gave-
always wanted to go.
We just gave the king a fake box. We should
Yeah.
probably get the hell out of here.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah,
The thing
no,
is-
that's not untrue.
We're the
maybe we could go to market day in disguise.
we're the only ones who know that something bad is going to happen. Which means like
Right,
We-
and
we
we
should
could
warn
leave
others.
immediately. I just was saying we might, be able to get maybe some neat knickknacks and crepes first, and then go.
Wasn't the point to
I
just
would
get
not
paid?
be
Why don't we
mad.
just swap out the boxes? And then we did what we said we were gonna do.
Swap out the
no, we
boxes.
definitely want the gear. I now have a financial stake in keeping this deception going.
But you already got
Um,
paid.
Yeah, I didn't take
Well,
this
hey,
because I wanted
my
money
contract
off of it.
was not mutually exclusive, actually. I can get paid twice, but on top of that, like I don't think this guy has given us far fewer than 0 reasons to trust that he has any good intentions. Many reasons to trust that he has bad ones.
I agree. I don't trust him now. He
Um,
was trying to escape from us.
we
when
could-
were supposed to guard him.
Stop him.
I probably would have tried to escape from us too, though.
Well, whatever he's trying to do might have something to do with the gear. Maybe we have stopped him. Maybe if we just leave, then.
Oh, you're probably right. Actually, maybe getting out of the city, as tempting as it is to sell my wares.
I mean, look, Schwinn's gonna tell him everything about us. We're not exactly a hard to find bunch. They're
That's
gonna come
why I
after
said
us. They're gonna track
disguise.
us down. That's gonna happen no matter what. So
Maybe he'll mention the accordion shoes, and you can just take those off. That'll help.
I'm not
Other
wearing them.
possibility, there will be Inventors Guild people here at Market Day, so maybe we can find somebody to help us, get out and go somewhere safe with this.
Here's
I've got an idea.
I also have an idea.
Go ahead.
Here's my idea. Rock paper scissors you for it, but I appreciate your deference.
Go ahead.
Um,
Don't forget mine.
It goes like this. I think that we have 2 clear options. Option 1 is we do not enter this city and we leave right now and just turn around. Option 2 is we stay and try and stop him. I don't think there's an in-between option.
I think there is an in-between option,
I think it's bad.
and here's my plan. We go to the day before market day tomorrow, and we either sell all our current clothes or hide all our current clothes, and we all go buy matching robes like monks. We all shave our heads. We all get new jewelry so that we look like a bunch of monks. We keep all our weapons. We keep Biker Wave. We dye Biker Wave's coat so he's not recognizable. Then no one will know it's us, and we'll be able to stay for market day and possibly deal with any inconvenience or violence that Schwinn tries to cause the common people.
I see no flaws in this.
Maybe. Yeah,
We
so
can-
maybe
oh,
like
wait,
somewhere in
we
between those.
Although, so
we can
here's the
buy
thing.
a stall.
So
and
the guard,
buy
the Elven
ale.
Guard, who's standing at the gate, he's been keeping his distance. He doesn't really hear you guys, but he sees you guys are planning, and he goes, I could offer you a escort to anywhere in the city. If you need help finding places in the city, the layout's not that hard, but I understand you're of lesser race, so,
Yeah, well, we do.
Excuse
what,
me.
What was that? That
I'm-
last part?
I'm a-
Oh, I just mean Dragonborn, half-orc. Well, this man looks built very, very nicely, but sometimes the detail and intricacy of elven architecture can be overwhelming, and that's okay. Not everyone gets to live as long as elves, and not everybody gets to become as smart.
I would like to turn over and say, not all elves get to live as long as elves either.
Huh. That's very funny.
You're a very funny little man.
I think we're probably all right. We have our guide here, don't we, Vale?
Yep.
Oh, so you've been here before?
She's
I
got deep
just-
elven ties. She's got a bow to prove it.
I would like to just point out that I distinctly don't need your help. Thanks.
Well, all right
Oh,
then.
you're
Could you
not.
at least get out of my gate?
No,
I want to sit back down in my booth.
but you're an elf. Surely you don't need to sit like we lesser races.
I appreciate you
Everyone
taking your
sits.
side.
I don't sit. It's
I
my
believe
turn.
that you don't sit.
Well, certainly as long as I can keep going, you can. And I think, haha, we'll be here.
Right, just don't do anything dumb. And he's just gonna go sit back in his booth.
Understood. Weren't planning on it. Let's head out, guys. Right?
We like my plan.
Which
Well,
way
no,
are we
I think,
heading?
so, almost certainly, Schwinn is going to check the box with the Elven King tomorrow, before Market Day. Nobody
Maybe.
checks on the day of unless they're stupid, and I mean, well, it's Schwinn, but, like,
That's true.
Um,
Or
we
there's
should-
a possibility. If I had this thing, I wouldn't open it till I needed it.
nope, somebody wants this thing very badly, and they're going to check on it.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
This is going to go, like, they're going to discover this tomorrow. They will be looking for us in the city tomorrow.
So let's get our disguises now.
I don't
think we
know
can find horse diet for it in
if
the
the
morning.
disguise route is quite as necessary as just going somewhere.
What do you mean going somewhere? I thought you wanted to stay for Market Day.
I think if we should stay, we should either stay for Market Day and find someone who can help us escape, or we should just kind of do it on our own, probably.
The docks are definitely
been-
going to be super busy here tomorrow with ships coming in and maybe going out. You could be able to charter a boat tomorrow during market day if you wanted to get out of here.
How about this? How about we go into the city tonight, you try and network with some of your artisan guild people. You just pass on something vague like, hey, something big is going down, I don't know what. Maybe y'all, as an organized group who are invested in keeping technology from exploding, should look into that, and then we book it out on a boat.
Yeah, sounds good. I can do that.
Cool.
Just as long as we don't end up staying around.
We'll try to leave by like midday tomorrow. That sound
Should
timely to
definitely
everybody?
be out, like on the docks, ready to go by midday.
So do you guys want to find an inn in the city? Do you want to find it in the outer, middle, or inner?
Probably better just to go towards like the dock areas, just so
Yeah.
we're right there.
Okay.
Vale, you have any opinions on what to do?
What are we doing?
That's what I'm asking.
Well, I
current
left.
current thoughts
Back.
are go into the city. A lot of Inventors Guild people are going to be here for Market Day, so I'll go find someone that I know, or at least someone that I can network with. Tell them we need a quick ticket out of here, and that there's some shady stuff going down, and then we slip out with the gear before anything happens.
Do you have any idea what we're gonna tell them when they ask what that shady stuff is and why we know about it?
I mean, I trust him. I'm not too worried about it. I'll be able to talk to him about more or less what we
Well,
found.
my
I'm not
best
going to show it
advice-
to him because I'm not going to open this box, but
My best advice is if people are looking for you, run immediately and get as far away as you can, as quickly as you can.
sounds like she's on
Boats are
board.
going to be quicker than walking.
Will there be a record left if we charter a boat that Schwinn could possibly track down, or someone related to the court?
I bet you with enough gold there isn't.
Do we have enough gold for that?
Let's
How?
go somewhere. Let's go stop for the night. We've been walking all night. Let's go stop somewhere, rest. I'll go out. I'll see who I can find, and then we'll go from there based on who I can get in touch with.
I'm actually fine standing right here, straddling this gate. All personally,
You
but I
could
don't
do
want
that.
planning.
So there's definitely inns near the docks. If you wanted to find an inn down there, your average rent price would be about 1d12 plus 2 gold
I would like,
for a room.
I
Okay.
would like 3 options and the benefits and detriments of each, Riki.
No, you can roll.
Okay. All right. I respect that.
Ian, roll us a room.
Okay, let's find a D. We have rolled room 7.
So 9 gold for the night at the Fish's Head Inn.
Okay.
It's a sort of run-down place, but it gets to charge a little bit more for its rooms because it's easy access to the mid-wall gate into the market district, and it's really close to the docks.
That is very expensive for an inn. Is this big city pricing? Wow. I would also say, based on that guard's reaction, I don't think we're going to be able to go anywhere in this city at any point in time without being noticed.
Disguise.
Who's at the... well, it's market day, right? Aren't there people other than elves here, or is it still mostly elves?
I do have a disguise kit.
There will be a mix of people, but you have heard that there is always like a special elven service that is only available to elves in the inner city. That normally ends market day. It's like a big religious thing.
Okay. On the docks probably is a good choice, though, as far as, like, diversity goes. That's probably further out, or at least near where other people would be arriving. As we... Who's at the counter as we go in? Is there... like, who's at the check-in?
It's actually a half-elf woman. She's just like, yes, more late-night check-ins. Just get if off the boat?
Yeah, we did. You guys getting a lot out-of-towners?
Oh, yeah, we've only got one room left.
That sounds good for us. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna slide her an extra... I'm gonna slide her an extra 5 gold and just in case anyone asks, maybe we're not really here?
Oh, smooth.
Of course not. No one's ever really here.
Wow, that sounds like an additional like a complimentary service that you just paid for.
Well,
Breakfast don't come free. You pay per person in the morning.
Excellent. Thank you, ma'am.
She hands you the key to the room. So the total cost then being 14 gold. Somebody has to pay it.
I'll just take it all out of mine.
Sure.
You would.
Just,
You know,
I assume because
they're
everybody else
getting into
pauses
business.
slightly too long, so to fill in the awkward silence, I will.
All right, so you guys have a decent night. Of course, there were only 2 small beds in your room.
I slept on the floor.
I actually just stand right in front of the door, staring at the door.
They
Definite.
have stables for microwave.
Oh,
yeah, they had a staple. They had a stable for microwave.
Great.
And then Ajax just like Bender closets.
I definitely took one of the beds. It sounds like it doesn't actually matter, and it worked out just fine, but I didn't check first.
Fair enough. It's not
preference, it's just
awful.
a matter of fact that you took one of the beds.
You're pretty sure like the worst inns here, like are still like a decent inn in the mainland or
Okay.
in other towns, you know, like in Austin.
I
There's
say
some-
Austin, but I hear Austin every time.
Yeah, it's
And
Austin.
I haven't disagreed yet, so
I'm pretty sure it's a bad pronunciation of the word gate, but
It's
I could
close.
be wrong. Huh?
it's close.
Yeah. Anyways, next morning, does anybody want to do anything in the morning? Anybody have any rituals they need to do in the morning or anything?
Like spell
just-
preparation stuff or whatever.
Yep, that'd be like spell prep, switching your spells in and out, like the wizard can, or the cleric can, I think, and then
I technically have
But
prepared
you should
spells
definitely
too.
go out and try and at least get a message on paper to
damn.
somebody before
I'm
dawn.
Sorry, go ahead, say that, Ian. I noticed something on my sheet that I had forgotten about.
You should definitely get a message out to somebody before dawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna slip out early, and I'm gonna swap.
Should I can swap spells out?
You can.
Depending on what class you are, I don't know if
cleric.
can clerics do
cleric.
clerics
So
prepare
cleric,
spells?
you get a number of spells prepared each day.
Oh, you do. Okay.
And you
And,
can choose from any spell on the list, right?
You can pick from the entire spell list, and choose which spells each day you've prepared.
I thankfully have some backup spells listed on mine, and so
Do I only get up to level 1 spells? Is that right?
Currently, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna swap out one of my current spells with Disguise Self because that's an option.
That's a good one.
And yeah, I'm gonna go out and try and find some I guess some Inventors Guild people somewhere around the docks if I can locate a boat.
Doesn't take long at all, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna use Disguise Self to make myself look like, I don't know, what would be more generic around here that isn't a high elf. I don't actually want to look like a high elf. I just don't want to look like a blue dragonborn.
Nobody cares about humans.
Good idea. Yeah. Okay. I will turn myself into Dave the average human.
You look like a fine Dave.
I become Dave. I am Dave.
This must be thrilling for you.
Haven't got to try the spell out yet.
Is it the next day? Are we ready for disguises? We're doing disguises?
I'm heading out first to go find somebody and see who I can connect with from my guild here in the to see.
You have your guild letter on you, son?
I do. I do, in fact. I have that in my list of things.
Obadiah. Isn't that like escapee from that convent? Them weird technological Haiti people?
I mean, yeah, I've been out of it for a few years now, but yes, technically.
Right. You don't look like him.
Well, it's because I'm trying to, keep a low profile a little bit.
You recognize this guy. He runs a shop in Austin that you frequented for spare parts and gizmos and gadgets.
And he's part of the guild?
Yes.
I suggest recalling
Remember,
something embarrassing in his shop, because you definitely did.
I used to come in, every single day. I bought all the weird little, mostly the trash. I bought the trash. I went through your trash a lot. I made this thing. I'm gonna pull out the little hand, remote control hand that I use for my mage hand.
Oh, I remember you. Scalier before, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So, look, we found the discovery of quite possibly the entire century. All right, this is a big deal, and it's kind of important that we get out without a whole lot of fanfare or interest. So I was wondering if you could maybe help me and my friends get on a boat, get to an Inventors Guild location securely.
Well, I just happened to be sending back a boat today with all the materials that I bought already yesterday. If y'all want to hop on that, but, Dovant's been sicking men on you. Says you're
how did you
possibly an enemy of Austin.
That doesn't sound familiar. Where did you hear about that?
It's on some posters.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, in Epicenter, there were some guys looking for you, asking everybody.
How do you know they were looking for me specifically? But how do you know it wasn't a different person?
Well, the name is Obadiah.
Oh, they had the name was on there. Okay.
But
yeah, well, okay, so that's the thing.
I don't really trust Dovant personally. If you ask me,
good.
I think that they're a little too into their secrets. But
totally agree.
Still, that means you're in a pinch, and well, I got to be making mine.
Well, but I mean, come on, we're like guild brothers, right? Right, man.
Yeah, guild is nice,
gotta
but
support each other and stuff.
20 gold a person is also nice. This is an outrageous fare.
I owe the people back at the guild everything for turning me into who I am today, and they would be ashamed to call you a member of the guild, sir, for trying to exploit your inventor brothers.
You bought my trash.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
like
I
you're some
did. No one else
high-paying
was gonna buy
customer
it,
that I
right?
owe a lot to. You gave me like 5 copper a week, maybe a silver.
Yeah, okay, look, you don't understand. This isn't about me, all right? This is about what I found. And you're right, Dovant has been after it because they want it. We need to get this to somebody who can take a look at it and help us figure out what it is.
And you can. You can use my boat. It's going all the way back to Austin with only one stop in Epicenter. Hide below docks, or hide below decks, and you'll be fine. 20 gold a person.
All right, well, I can bring that back to him. Is there something... I don't know, something else aside from gold that might work in case they don't go for that?
I'll let my man know. Ship leaves at 2. Wharf 7. Spot 14.
All right, I'll head back then. Thanks for the help.
Welcome.
I guess I'm gonna walk off. I have also decided that in my human form I just actually look like Jonah from Superstore.
Nice.
I think you
Looks like
also
Jonah?
look like this in your
I do,
Dragonborn form.
when I'm disguised as a human.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Disguise self is the illusion one, right? That's the one where, like, if somebody touches me, they can tell that I still have, like, a dragon face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
just double checking. I'm gonna head back to the hotel.
Can I have been just sort of sifting around through the early morning crowds, asking people for rumors about what's supposed to show up at Market Day this year?
Yeah, actually, you can definitely just listen to gossip in the tavern area of the inn. Everybody's eating breakfast, and people are excited about the big thing that everybody seems to like be just amazed about is that the Elvish general himself is going to be displaying some sort of new technology, and people are thinking that it's going to be something that'll bring the islands back together. That's speculation currently.
Do you happen to remember what books I stole from the ladies' library?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
What were those?
I'm pretty sure you stole just some heritage books.
Genealogy.
Cool. I'm gonna be reading those. Hopefully, learning something.
Right?
But yeah, the end, I guess.
I like that you're just like doing like a one-person like Maori over here.
What does
Who
that
is my
mean?
who is the father?
Oh.
A Dr. Phil deep dive but through dry, dusty Elvish books.
True.
You're half elf, right?
I am high elf, I think. Let me check.
You are high elf?
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, I'm a high elf.
You see that your great grandmother is in the book?
Oh. Okay.
But it seems like you can trace her genealogy back a decent bit to the Dark Ages. But anything past her is like gone.
Does it have her kids?
No. So your grandmother and your mother are not in there.
Okay, so just my great grandmother.
Right.
Was she anybody?
There's definitely like lineages that go all the way to present. So it seems odd that yours wouldn't.
Okay.
Uh-oh. You're
Okay.
getting Regulus black.
I'm what?
You're getting Regulus.
I don't.
Your name's being
I
burned
see.
off
I
of the
see.
family
Yeah.
tapestry.
Yeah. Okay. I share this information with nobody.
Alright, so this is all going well. We're learning. Kyle makes it back. Hecla, did you want to do anything this morning?
Yeah, I want to go try and sell my ale to the innkeeper.
The innkeeper is now replaced with a very jovial man. Elven man. And,
As long as they're dressed the same, I believe they're the same person.
okay. He doesn't wear the same nightcap as the innkeeper last night.
Okay, I'm indeterminate.
Alright. He wears a handlebar mustache.
It's not close.
This man is very much excited to taste your ale, and he thinks it is very good. and he offers to buy some. How much do you have?
I have 30 flasks of medium size.
30 flasks?
I don't know, barrels? What are the units of measurement in this world?
30 barrels.
Clearly it's like arcane pints.
Wasn't this the thing about mayonnaise?
We did have
There's
a
a
discussion about
there's
how
a
much
famous
mayonnaise
magic item that generates gallons of mayonnaise.
my alchemy jug.
Oh,
You
that
did you build one?
Yeah, that was one of the things I picked.
Oh, mayonnaise.
Pints.
Heckler, you're told that he's starting to like wheel and deal with you, and he's like, finally, I can deal with that stupid craft beer tent that's opened up across the street.
Oh?
Yeah, part of the market day. There's a whole line of stalls down the next street over.
And they sell beer, you say?
Yeah, they only sell premium ale.
Well, have you ever tried an ale as good as my ale?
Your ale's pretty good.
What do you mean pretty?
But to be honest,
no.
ma'am, it's 8 a.m. I'm already drunk.
Were you drunk before or after you tried my ale?
Oh, before.
So
Sunrise is at 6:30.
I'm no longer offended by the fact that he said that it was fine or whatever. You live according to your customs and ways, my good man. How much can I put you down for?
Well, you got about 30 servings there, so about a barrel.
You want a barrel?
About a barrel's worth.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna sell it at 3 copper a glass. So I would give you 2 copper per serving. So 30 times 2, so 60 copper. So 6 silver.
6 silver. How much did I pay? Anyone remember how much I paid the other person who bought my ale? Or how much I was paid? It was something
I think you took an order from like your clan. I don't think you gave them like barrels and barrels of ale, did you? Maybe you had more, I guess.
I sold it to like a merchant on like the first session or something.
It was like
Right.
a boat thing. I think you just.
I believe you had more then.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately was a bad DM and was not tracking your ale price.
I didn't write it down either, I don't think.
Oh no. Where did the money go?
So I did
sounds
occur
like
to
an
me
ale
when we were
bubble.
talking about money that I did actually make money at a certain point selling ale, but I didn't write down how much money I made.
We can say you got another D10 of gold.
Okay.
So roll a D10. I'll give you D10 plus 3.
4.
4 plus 3, so 7
I rolled
gold.
a 1. I rolled a 1.
Oh, you rolled the 1. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's free.
Alright. So he's happy to buy ale off you at that price if you're willing to sell 60 silver for your barrel.
Okay, I'll take 60 silver per barrel.
Excellent. He pays you.
Great. Now I have more money.
Obadiah, do you want to share any information with the party?
Yeah, I'll come back and drop the disguise.
So we're just like wandering around the marketplace right now, right?
Well, you're still in the inn currently.
Got it.
All right, so good news, bad news kind of situation.
Oh god.
I found a guy. I know him. I wouldn't say close, but I know him fairly well. He has just gotten here on a boat, and he says that it can take us back at 2 p.m. today, straight to Ostum, to the guild.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's excellent. It's 20 gold each.
Oh
So
my god.
there's that.
We should pay double to make him leave earlier.
Pay double.
Supposedly the general of all the Elvish armies, or what does this power structure look like? The Elvish general? I don't know. A man with a lot of soldiers behind him is going to be here in person to show off a technology that is supposed to connect all of the Elvish Isles back into one Elfland.
Oh, that can't be good.
that's got to be this thing that makes it an infinite amount of force, right? We are going to be the people who ruined Elvish reunification, and they already hate us. We should not wait till 2.
Fair enough.
Is there going to be a single place in this world that I'm not running from?
Are
Ooh.
we going to be able to live like people after this?
You know, actually,
in populous places?
Possum's not
Sell my
elvish,
ale on another
right?
market day.
they liked you at Arafhel's place. You're the right kind of you're the right race for them.
Ah.
Me? No.
No.
You weren't
Dale,
You didn't address my concern.
you're allowed to be there. Yeah, if you need, there will always be people who will buy the ale. I promise. I've heard that. I won't. I'm not that person. But it's nothing personal. I can't smell it.
I definitely wanted to be here on market day too, but this is kind of feels important, so we should probably do whatever we can to get this thing out of here.
If you are here on market day, it is because your corpse has been strung up on the gallows.
I thought this guy was your
Yeah,
friend. What is he
fair
doing
enough.
trying to charge us 20 gold?
He's opportunistic, you know. He's
Doesn't sound like a friend.
No, but it does sound like a way out.
We could ask around and see who else can give us
We definitely should not spread to any more than one person that there are a bunch of people who need to get out of the city fast who look like us.
I will say he didn't ask much questions, so if we're willing to give up the gold, it's a pretty straightforward, easy, airtight way to just kind of leave. The boat's even already planning on leaving, so no one would really notice.
Guess we better hurry up then.
Yeah, let's go.
I bet you something will try and attack him at some point. I'll manage to, drive that price down.
We can
Here, pact between us mercenaries. We don't save his life until he cuts the price in half.
okay.
So if you guys are going to step outside at all, you will see that it's a much different street than it was last night.
Oh?
That there are just tons and tons of people and stalls that have popped up overnight. To your left, an overwhelming smell of fried dough and ale.
Ooh.
And to your right, this very strange, strong, earthy aroma that smells very warm.
I definitely grab whatever the fried stuff is.
If you wander...
I'll pay for it. But
If you want to
I'll
wander.
steal it. If it's within easy reach, I'll swing by and grab something. I'm not going to go a different direction if we're heading to the...
I'm also
The dock.
making sure that you don't wander.
Okay.
I mean, technically, that's the road south to the docks. I mean, it couldn't hurt to stop at this circus pinwheel tent.
It could,
Absolutely
though.
can.
Well, now that you said it that way.
Do you have another disguise self to put on to get to the docks?
Technically, yes. I think I
Because
can...
you should.
I forget how my spells work. Do I have to prepare a certain number per day, or does it just?
So I have a disguise kit. I assume I could use it on anyone.
Yes.
Cool.
I don't think you should be able to actually just make up yourself.
Let me actually
Like-
check and see how my spells work.
Well, I'm not the standout person.
No, it's
So you have
it's
spell
fair,
slots, Kyle. You
What was
can
that?
definitely cast again.
I can.
Yeah, you have a certain number of spell slots.
Okay, I have spell slots, but I also prepared them. But then I can use them however many slots.
Right, the
work.
prepared spells are essentially the spells that you... Today, these are the spells you're keeping in the back of your mind.
Okay. Okay, then yeah, I will.
Otherwise, you have to
use disguise self
consult
again.
Something. I don't know how alchemists work,
Okay,
but
it's
wizards consult the book.
It's like a Pokemon that gets to choose its moves at the start of every day.
Gotcha. I will refresh disguise self back to human form.
Let's see.
You can see, as you guys are walking by, this tent is this gaudy purple and yellow tent
I didn't.
with
come up
with just loud pipe music coming out from under it, and the sizzling sound of oil.
How large? You said it was a large tent?
It was it's like a stall-sized tent, and it's got a bit of an extra bit where there's a bunch of tables in front of it. And there's, of course, a barker in front of it.
I am strongly
There's a
suggesting.
What in front of it?
A barker?
Oh.
I'm strongly suggesting we do not engage with this tech.
If I use my disguise kit on Ian, would that work at all?
Come one, come all, this miraculous new invention, the greatest way to eat your dough, funnel cake, as well as every craft of beer under the sun. Yes, no finer ale will be found than at this tent.
Excuse me, sir?
And starting in just 5 minutes, a drinking contest for this magical trinket.
Wait, a drinking
Absolutely.
contest?
No.
What?
Hold on.
Wait. Drinking.
It doesn't matter if you win a trinket if you're dead.
Did you all know that I am the drinking contest champion of my family?
That
And
sounds-
that is nothing to sneeze at.
That sounds like a title that you don't need to defend because you seem pretty sure of it.
I-
I think you don't have to prove anything to anyone.
I mean, these elves, they've really
Might-
maligned my race. I would like
You
to show
definitely
them I'm good
do
at
not
something.
want to attract their attention by beating them at their game.
But
You
if
let the
I-
Wookiee win on this one.
If I could point out, none of that matters if you're dead, which you will be if
I
we
won't
stay.
die.
They'll kill you for maybe
It
trying
is
to pull a fast
only
one on
10 in the
king.
morning, and the boat does not leave until 2.
But we can stay below dock decks for a good number of hours.
As someone who's had to escape before, definitely with the robot. We need to hide as long as possible and make as little attention to us.
Hey, how much for funnel cake?
I would like.
5 copper, funnel cake!
I'm gonna take out some and just sort of like underhand toss it toward him.
He points you to a window where some like mysterious just arms, and they're not actually mysterious, they belong to somebody, but they just keep reaching out from this window and handing funnel cakes to anybody who's in the line.
I still tossed it at him.
belongs to someone. It's whether or not that arm is still in their possession that matters.
Alright. I won't do the drinking contest, but I do want to try some of this quote-unquote best beer.
Throw me a cake.
You're able to easily walk over and get a cake.
I'm going to knock the cake out of his hands. I will roll for it.
Okay, roll a dexterity attack.
What is this? Let's see. What am I-
Just as you were saying your speech, I'm just camera pan over and I'm just already holding one.
That is a. Oh, you said. How do I add my dexterity in?
I think just dexterity modifier over on the left.
And +2 for proficiency.
Okay, so that's an 8.
It's an 8
Yes.
Versus Kyle's AC.
versus my AC.
Yeah.
That's 14.
Kyle, you were able to swiftly move your fried dough confectionery away from her.
Hey!
That should be touch AC. I'm just saying.
I'll share
unless
it.
it's Armored the funnel cake.
I don't want your funnel cake. I want to get on a boat and I want to be out of here so that we don't die.
All right, well, let's go to the boat. I'm good. I got what I need.
Give me, I still want to buy beer.
As you walk up to the stand to buy beer, walking down the there's now just stalls in the middle, and those 2 walkways, and there you can walk in between the stalls to get into the 2 walkways of this road.
Alright, well, since
A
everyone's-
group of high elven men in robes, carrying this silver chalice that steams over, are walking down the street, and someone is offering blessings of Gallivant.
They're selling blessings? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, they're selling
I
blessings.
think we have received enough elvish blessings in the past couple of days.
Come to his shrine and taste his holy beverage.
No. Wait, what's the holy beverage?
I'm just stuffing my face with funnel cake. I'm happy.
All of those who labor through the night, Gallivant is there for you. He is our guiding light.
I don't know what that's about. I'm with you guys now. Here we go.
I just wanted beer from the stall.
Where's the shrine?
The shrine is north up the road.
The wrong direction?
Huh?
Is that the wrong direction?
It is the way away from the docks, but it's not too far. You can see it. You can see the holy symbol of Gallivant.
I want to use my disguise kit.
Hecla, you are offered many different ales at the cost of 6 copper per pint. which is an insane price. That's double the price that craft ale normally sells for.
Man, they're in fair pricing.
Do you take me for a tourist
Oh my god.
and not a connoisseur?
Hold on.
I take you for a connoisseur.
I will pay for
Madam.
your beer. Let's just. I put a gold down on the table. What she wants.
The best
Oh.
one. Thank you.
You are handed 4 pint glasses for a tasting. It's
I drink them
one of
all?
each. Do you at the same time? You may,
No,
but
in succession.
in succession.
So one after the other.
They're all extremely hoppy.
Of course they are.
This
But if that's your thing, then this is what you come for. Like, definitely, like, this is insane. Like, one of them seems to be, like, citrus tainted in, like, all the best ways.
Can I make a perception
Another
check?
one is, like, sweet like honey, but still gives that fragrant lawn clippings. These are definitely far from stouts. This is some fine, triple distilled through hops something. And then the last one is unfortunately just Coors.
I drink them all. Is it possible for a beer to taste girly?
Yes, the citrus one.
I wasn't asking you. I was asking the party.
Can I make the perception check now?
Sure. What would you like to perceive?
Literally anything. I am constantly looking around, shifty and uncomfortable.
Go ahead and roll.
Big thing. I did.
What'd you get?
I rolled a nat 20.
All right.
Wow.
You are in detective mode.
Yep, I would be.
It seems like everybody is sort of going about their way and partaking in all the stalls. You can see that in this current area, there are very few elves. It's almost like all humans, dwarves, some half-elves.
Glad I didn't
Like-
disguise as an elf.
There are no high elves here.
How noticeable is it just like on a at a glance to notice a half elf versus an elf and a half elf versus a human?
Very difficult to tell a half elf from a regular high elf. You would have to be a high elf to see that level of detail.
That makes sense.
As far as half elf and human, a half elf have pointy ears. That's all you're looking for.
Vale, I'm standing next to you as a human, eating this cake, and as I move it towards my human face, it disappears like a good 6 inches before it actually touches.
I would like to. I
Yeah.
would like to request that I get advantage on saving throws versus funnel cake because their main appeal I'm immune to.
What is their main appeal?
Smell.
It's certainly not the look.
So,
Nobody buys funnel cake for the funnel cake. They buy it so they can be close to the smell all day.
are you going to still follow the monks to their shrine?
I had a come to Gallivant moment, and I've come to the conclusion that anybody who is truly devoted to working all through the night is doing so because they are focused on their task. If I were to go out of my way to get coffee, then I don't deserve it.
Wow. That is some good rationalizing.
Oh, it was literally coffee because it's the coffee god, right? I keep forgetting about that.
However,
Coffee
I am mentally tallying this as a personal insult that Schwinn has done to me.
Fair enough.
He has offended my religion and prevented me from this. I'm hurrying. Everything that's happening, I'm just standing there like as close as physically possible to anybody who's not walking, which is very close because I don't understand human spaces at all. And anytime there's any sort of negotiation, I'm just putting down another gold on the table.
Hecla,
We go.
Yes.
the proprietor of this stand, is like, well, you seem to hold your ale quite well. We could use another competitor. It seems a couple of dwarves have signed up for a drinking contest. Surely you look like a woman who could use such a nifty device as this. And he shows you this, like, little square with different, like, coin slots on it. Yes, it's very simple. He puts a gold into it and 10 silver fall out of it.
Witchcraft.
Can I hold it?
Of course. This is a magic money changing box. It will let you convert money up and down.
I pick it up and start violently shaking it.
Nothing comes out of it.
I increase the violence of my shaking.
Listen.
Well, all right. Don't break it now, okay? That's not how it works. You put money in, and it changes it. It's very convenient for when you get caught with just a ton of gold and no
I'm
copper.
going to raise my voice a little bit. Hey, what are you trying to pull here? She just had 4 pints right in front of you. You're trying to rope in weak competition? What kind of drinking contest is this? I thought this was supposed to be fair.
Hey.
Guys, whoa, this guy right here. Boo! I just start booing loudly.
We've all been drinking.
I start shaking the box harder and also booing.
He points to a spot on the sign where it says drinking contest, entry with 4 purchases of ale.
Only I could read.
And I feel like this
It's definitely been tacked on.
the idea of not drawing attention.
This has come up before.
What'd you say, Kyle?
I feel like this might be a little bit counter to us not drawing attention to ourselves.
I kind of roughly chuck the box back to the guy who gave me the box.
Do I know where the docks are?
Yes, they're further south.
I'm just gonna go.
Gale, you rolled a 20 on perception.
Yep.
So you notice something coming from the direction of the docks.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It seems to be a half-orc man dressed in a very nice suit.
Oh, more suits.
And he is looking right at you.
But I'm disguised.
You are disguised. He is looking right at Ajax.
Oh, no.
I was thinking like, I presume like a disguise kit can make me look like a different Warforged, but since that narrows it, like that just opens it up.
The disguise kit is literally just like prosthetic ears and like makeup.
Well, it couldn't be me. Must be that other Warforged.
With
of
the ears.
3 of them.
Is it like a, so it's like a clean shot, he can see right past me to Ajax?
Right, he is like, you can tell that he is focused and looking at Ajax.
Didn't
I
think
am-
about
He looks concerned and is walking at him. He's a decent distance away right now.
Is there a stand or a tent or something next to me?
Yes, definitely.
How are the tents in the ground? Like, are they just
Are they
like
what?
staked in?
Oh.
They're definitely like sandbagged. Like the support posts are definitely sandbagged for the most part if they couldn't get into the ground because the street is cobblestone.
What is the stand that is next to me on either side? What are either stands?
Currently, you are wedged in between the ale and funnel cakery and the inn you just came out of. It looks like a little further down in his direction seems to be a like really shifty looking brown tent with steam coming out the top of it, and then behind you towards away from the docks there is a like makeshift shrine. So that's what's
Okay.
right near you immediately.
So, okay, so funnel cake, and then you said the beer. The beer stand is the one that we're at, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you can duck to the other side of it or stand in between that stall and the shrine.
Is the marketplace, I know these are all weird questions, is it all set up like a grid kind of? Or is it just
It's-
random stands throughout?
It's narrow streets with shops on either end and then a stall in between every 2 shops.
Okay. I would
Are you
like,
riding bike for you?
I think what I would like to do is go to a stand we're not at, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do.
You pointed out to me at all, or you just acting?
Yeah, are you going to point out this man?
I'm standing next to you if you want to. You don't have to. It's up to you.
Oh, I thought I was headed out. Okay, you are next to me,
I didn't go in the tent with them. I was waiting by you.
but we're all over
Wait, we're
there.
in a tent?
Or
I mean, the
wasn't-
tent is open. There's like a little
at the ale.
a little
Sounds
roped off seating area.
I have been drawn into the tent to negotiate letting this man to let you go.
Okay.
Okay. The I'm trying. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll turn to you, Obadiah, and I'm just gonna kind of like. Well, I can't touch you.
You can.
No, because then it'll like mess up your thing, right?
It doesn't mess it up. It's just if you try to touch my human form and there is dragonborn in the way, then your hand will stop before it gets there. Or if there is human where there isn't a dragonborn, it will pass through. I basically turn invisible and get replaced with an image of a different
You're wearing
person.
A human hologram.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have, by the way, decided that my spell casting for this spell is basically just wearing a ye old medieval mocap suit.
So you and I are outside of the tent, and they're inside of the tent.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna like elbow you.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind
turn
of.
with
I'm
just with my mouth full.
I'm gonna look at you, but I'm like tilting my head backwards to the guy.
You got like a
Like-
neck thing?
Indicate, huh?
You got like a neck
No,
something?
no,
Like
no. There's
rub?
the guy.
Something-
The
oh.
guy. I'm not gonna point at the guy. There's a guy. The
Oh.
suit. The suit guy. Yeah.
Fuck.
We should create a distraction, and then we should make a run for it straight to the docks.
Okay.
He's coming right at us.
Okay. Okay.
Should I set the tent on fire? I probably shouldn't, but I'm immediately thinking I'm going to do that. What else do you have in mind?
I feel like there's not a whole lot I can do because you've been having that one in the chamber for like 2 days now.
It could hurt a lot.
I can
We already said
cover the tent in grease and make it easier for you to set it on fire.
It's a tent full of alcohol. I'm gonna be okay.
This is
And
true.
grease.
And grease.
I can
There's
add.
funnel cake
that's-
on the
there
other
are-
side.
There is already
And-
grease.
and-
That is a good point.
And your party members, I just want to point out, I know it's like a step down on the list, but
Well, yeah, maybe not that tent. Maybe the tent over on the other side, like the funnel cake tent, which has a bunch of grease.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna set the funnel cake tent on fire and then scream fire, and then I'm going to run inside and try.
How
to...
are you setting the funnel cake tent on fire?
I have flaming hands or whatever, burning fingers.
Burning hands.
fingers.
Hot touch.
Fire fingers.
Fire fingers. Hey.
I am, by the way, going to not do anything because I don't
The
look
gaudy
like myself.
purple
and I
felt
currently
material of the tent catches flame really fast.
that's
Right.
not the code.
I'm going to run inside and I'm going to tell them there is a man coming for us. We need to run and we need to go this way and point a different direction.
I'm just gonna avatar sidestep away and then just casually start strolling towards the docks as if nothing's happening.
Right.
Alright.
I didn't want to make it known I was
think
talking
I
to you.
Oh.
So, because the guy's watching us, he's directly looking at us. So it was more of like I just sort of like casually.
Right, right, yeah. Well, he was looking at Ajax. You and I were disguised.
Sure, true. That's right. I forgot. Anyway, we should go to the docks immediately. Everybody run. The tent is on fire. You better hurry up, and we're also being chased.
I
Bye.
think this needs no discussion, and I start walking briskly away from the burning tent.
Can I get everybody to roll perception?
Okay.
This is gonna suck. I'm just gonna.
One.
Everyone's gonna
15.
die.
15?
I'm gonna do my best to not reveal my disguise. Because I currently have the thing on me, and there's no reason for anyone to notice that I'm here.
I don't know why, but I only imagine you as Shrek the man.
Shrek the man.
dragon.
Jonah, just picture Jonah. That's what I look like.
That's right. I don't know. It's just like, for whatever reason, that's all I'm getting.
I look like Jonah, but from one of our Civ videos.
He kind of looks like when Shrek turns into a man. Like a
No,
really
he does not.
He
I've
does not
never
at all.
seen two people
Kinda
look more
does.
differently.
They super different. Ian looks like Shrek is a man.
Okay.
You know I'm right.
At least I got that going for me.
I got 12.
What did everybody else get?
Perception
I got a
score
21.
on your sheet, by the way.
It's under Pete. On the
Where's Pete?
right here.
Well, I can never find it in any D&D game I ever played.
Perception is just in our
it's
skills,
on the-
isn't
okay,
it?
Yeah.
I got a natural 1 and I have a +1.
It's like
Nice.
Jonah-ish.
4
More
pints
of a
in.
jaw shovel, but they're white guys with swoopy hair.
As you turn to walk
Okay.
away, Ajax, you notice that this man, this half-orc man, huge man in a suit, the suit fits him very nicely. You can see the intelligence in his eyes, and he is looking at you, and he reaches out a hand, and he says, "Mr. Ajax," and he's about 30 feet away from you. He's yelling, trying to yell above the crowd, trying to get your attention.
Do I recognize anything about this man at all?
No.
I assume I also noticed this.
What did you roll?
A 21.
Oh, yes, you also see this.
Okay.
I thought you rolled... Rachel rolled the natural one.
Oh, okay.
Rachel,
Yeah.
Doesn't know it's on fire.
you are currently very fixated on the fire.
That's reasonable. Just being a
Not
stupid
like
person.
not like you're not like enthralled by the fire or anything, but you're just like, oh no, this fire, people are going to get hurt.
True.
I hope it doesn't make it to the deep fryer and cause bad things to happen.
I bet it
Those
smells
are my
great.
thoughts.
But it smells like burnt funnel cake.
Are there any good-looking
It will.
people in the tent, or like young people, or animals, or
What?
You can see coming down the street is just a cart of puppies. And it says puppies cheap to a good home, the Elven charitable acts. And that cart is coming down the street.
Oh my!
Why would it do
God.
that? There's a giant fire.
Well, they're coming around a corner so they don't see the fire, and they've got their AirPods in so they
Puppies don't know
can't
what fire
hear.
is. They're too pure and innocent.
Okay, I just want to yell, and I want to say, "Turn back! Fire!" That's all.
So
What do they do?
The puppy cart stops, but it has to stop slowly because it doesn't want to disrupt all the cute puppies that are in the back of the cart.
I don't have a problem with this. I'm just going to run up and stop the cart.
You're not going to address the man that is trying to address you?
First off, let me look. Okay, figuring out geography here. So there's the beer stall, right?
So, you are in a tent that faces to the south. The docks are to the south. The man is 30 feet from you, in the direction of south. North of you, the north end of this tent is on fire, and coming around the corner, a little bit north of you, is the puppy cart.
I'm gonna grab
So
a puppy.
you saw a guy coming, and you tried to create a distraction behind us instead of in front of us.
Well, it's sort of like lateral. Like it's literally the fire is like 10 feet from you.
This is okay. That I don't think that's actually better decision making, but so I'm going to do everything I can to not address or recognize this person, or I'm going to try. Can I burst through the back of the tent with an athletics check?
You would have to hop over deep fryers.
Ajax, just wondering though, is wait, why would he have to hop through? Wait.
Okay,
I missed
I've
something.
decided I'm not. No,
Like deeper into the tent is where they are frying all of the funnel cakes.
Oh, I see.
my choices are.
The beer tent and the funnel cake tent are one and the same.
Right,
Oh,
out of the-
I didn't know that.
I choose the frying, either the deep fryers that are on fire, or this guy in a business suit who seems to know who I am in between me and the docks. So I think I will go west. What's west?
This was definitely
The-
not my
the inn you
I meant
just
to
stepped out of.
I meant to set a separate tent that wasn't the beer tent on fire elsewhere to create a distraction. That's why I didn't pick the beer tent.
Oh, I thought you said the closest tent.
Yeah, that wasn't. That's. I thought the funnel cake was a separate tent.
Oh no, it's
That's
just
what I
the back
meant to
end
do.
of the beer tent.
It's okay. This can still happen. But I did not.
No, I think we should. What's east?
East of you is St. Clair's House of Breakable Objects. There's some very fine china in the window.
Is there a road?
You are on the road. The road goes north to south.
Gotcha.
Am I also making this decision? Like, am I there with him?
You have yelled to stop a puppy cart and are worried about stopping the fire.
I still have a.
But you can definitely turn around, but you've not noticed the man that is looking at him and
I am
asking.
going to,
Okay.
without addressing any of my party members in any way in particular, just dash into the flying china shop.
Just dash into the very breakables china shop.
And with, yes, just yes.
Through the door?
How long does it take to open a door?
Not very long. I'm just asking if you were using the caution to open the door.
I will.
I didn't know if you were just diving through the display window. This seems like the kind of session where that kind of thing might happen.
I don't think I'm actually that stylish yet. I will go through the door like a proper robot and then dash through the back, just like just absolutely haul it out towards the back.
I've had these moments just on the street. Somebody yells my name. I don't recognize them. My brain goes through about 8,000 thoughts in a second, and then I just sprint away into a nearby store.
All right. A saleswoman greets you happily, and then you run past her, and she yells that the bathroom is for paying customers only.
I will agree that I will not use the bathroom. And is there a back, like a loading door?
Yes, there is a back door.
I will go out the back door.
You are in an alley.
I will. The alley goes north-south also, right? I will now sprint southward down the alley.
Okay, well, you were at the beginning of the alley, because that is a lot of movement.
That's fair. It's not like I had to set a tent on fire and make a small plan with my person next to me.
Kyle, Obadiah, what are you doing right now?
I think I'm just gonna try and walk past the guy. But I would like to look at him as I go past and see if I notice anything else about him as I get closer. I'm not talking into my microphone, sorry.
So he just sort of like, he watches Ajax just dash into this china shop.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of talk to him. And then he begins panning the crowd looking for the other... He's very clearly looking for other people, too.
Right. I'm going to try and blend in with
He
the
doesn't seem
general
very
people of the
interested in
crowd.
you when you look at him.
Okay. Can I see anything else distinguishing about him as I get closer? Anything that he has on him, or
He has a nice
weapons,
gold-chained pocket watch, and he's holding a notebook in his like very large hand that he seems to be thumbing through.
Okay. Who had my Rocky Talkie?
I have one Rocky Talkie.
Okay. I don't think I took that back from you.
You did not.
Okay, then yes, I would like to make it past this guy, and I'm gonna use the Rocky Talkie and just kind of whisper into Ajax like, "Just head for the docks. I'll meet you there."
All right, Hecla, what are you doing?
So I've worn the puppy cart. I see them like slow down slowly, right?
Right.
Am I still distracted by the fire? Like, what is?
You can now turn around. The fire is still going, but people are trying to dump water onto it. But it is going to be a little bit greasier of a fire than they thought. You can now see the man in the suit, another half-orc man with the suit. He has his hair in dreads, and it is like folded nicely back on his head. He looks quite dapper and proper. And he is looking around, and when his eyes meet yours, he points at you and starts walking to you. His face does not look angry.
Do I know him?
No.
Can I roll perception again?
Sure.
I don't know what that would do. Okay, I'll just do it. What the hell? This is my third natural one in a row this game.
Throw that die away.
It's because it was your lucky ankle.
Your lucky ankle is broken.
Fuck. Stop it, Alice.
Your ankle, a rabbit's foot gets lucky instead.
That sort of leaves me in the same place anyway. I don't know why he's here. I'm slightly interested in why another half-orc with the same hairstyle as me would be here. But since I don't see any of my companions, I just kind of want to run away.
So what do you do?
I briskly walk away in the direction that I think that everyone else went.
So he is to the south, and that is where the docks are. Are you going to head north on this street instead?
North is the Deep Friars, right?
You're at the Deep Friars. North is just further up the street.
Yeah, I guess I'll go further up the street and plant a U-turn.
Okay. As you turn away, you can hear him be like, Hecla!
I am going to get on Bikerwave and ride away.
Oh no. Alright, Gail, what are you doing?
Where are you? Her name's Vale, by the way. I don't know if that...
Vale, sorry.
That's okay. I kind of like both.
My V's look like G's.
Okay, so you said so. Two guys are both coming from the docks, right?
One guy. He has tried to get Ajax to stop and talk to him, and then Hecla, and both have not.
Okay, I see.
And we set a tent on fire, and I'm starting to wonder if we needed to do that.
I would like to attempt to. I would like to pull a what might be a performance, which would not be good for me. But I would.
But wouldn't it?
No, not that kind of performance. Kyle just mimed accordion shoes. That's not the kind of
I'm accordion. No.
No, okay, so I would like to. Here's what I want to do. We'll figure out how to make it happen. I would like to hurriedly run away from the fire, like, oh no, fire! And then I would like to attempt to bump into the guy completely on accident in attempt to knock the notebook out of his hand.
Okay, if you want to steal his notebook, you can just roll sleight of hand.
Okay. That's gonna
Don't you get special urchin powers to do this?
He's like holding it right in front of him, right?
Does it have like a hella high sleight of hand check?
A 15?
Yeah.
You bump into him, and he drops his notebook, and you're easily able to slide it into your hand.
Yes, and I'm gonna keep walking to the docks like nothing happened to be inconspicuous as possible. I'd like to hide
Alright.
him because he's gonna notice.
He is now looking around for his notebook.
But I'm gone. One with the wind.
Yep, he doesn't know that you're the one who stole it.
But the cavity wasn't there.
Cool.
He assumes that he just dropped it. Are you reading his notebook at all?
Yeah. What's it say?
The open page has crude drawings of the four of you and names. And then on the next page, there is a big drawing of Schwinn and a bunch of names for Schwinn.
Ding ding.
Schwinn, Klaus, the Count, and Mr. Doremeyer. And the words suspected terrorist and 3 underlines.
Oh.
This is too bad. We could have talked to him and then just had him erase the word suspected.
So I'm technically in the same vicinity as you, right? We
Yeah,
both
you and I are
went
walking the
towards
same direction,
docks.
same road.
Okay. So Ajax ran into an alley. Hecla.
Went the opposite direction on a horse.
But I wanted to U-turn. My intention is
Are you,
to.
I'm looking for the lane to U-turn right now.
you just like have your arm out at like a right angle?
She's looking for a U-turn
Yeah,
right.
like you know how you pull the horse's reins to the left to U-turn? That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Are you signaling
yes,
it?
It's the U-turn button. I mean, signal, whatever.
Well, Ajax, it is now your turn to take an action. So if you just want to start heading towards the docks, you can do that.
Yeah. Once again, like trying to figure out this geography, I should be like on a street that is parallel to the half-orc, just one shop over, right?
Right.
Okay. I would like to go ahead and use my action, my bonus action to dash, and I will get 30 feet behind this guy.
Yep.
As I do so, I will receive the message on my walkie-talkie and yell, not yell, calmly speak back in a way that only a robot can while sprinting. I'm just one street over. I'm heading to the docks now.
Cool.
Very good. Go ahead. Hecla, what would you like to do? You're on a horse, so you're very fast now.
I would like to look around to see any sign of anyone I know.
No one.
Who, well, I guess, what?
No one you see is here. No one you know you can see here. Just by
You've never
Corey.
seen anything before.
No one you see is here.
People
They're
are
all
not
illusions.
real.
I'm just saying, 2 years ago I did.
Well, I'd just like to ride to the docks then.
Okay.
But avoid being seen.
Sure, you want to go on the other side of the street?
Yeah, like maybe there's more than one street and I'd U-turn on the next door street.
Just perhaps.
Sure, you can find the same alley that Ajax is in.
Okay, great.
Well, this less conspicuous.
You can now horse. I'll say you're now even within like 30 feet of Ajax now.
Okay.
Obadiah, what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just walking.
All right, walking towards the docks. And Vale.
I would like to toss the notebook to Obadiah and have him look at it
Okay.
as we're just casually walking. Two completely inconspicuous people.
Any other notes aside from those 2 pages that seems interesting, or is it mostly blank?
There's notes about other Dovant agents and their statuses as eliminated, unknown, and arrested.
Okay. Do they have drawings of them too, or just names?
Yes, drawings and names. One of them is the man that was confronting you on the bridge. He has been arrested. And then you've seen the faces of 2 of these mooks before.
Hey.
No.
And they are marked as eliminated and missing in action. And then there is a page that talks about stolen gear.
What
Good.
happened?
This is useful. Good find.
Yeah.
This has apparently they very thoughtfully drew the faces of the other people that might be trying to follow us around. So.
Do you think do I actually look like that though? I don't look like that.
No. I mean, the features are a bit exaggerated. You look much better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. I thought so. Yeah. That looks like you though.
Thanks.
I guess
All right,
we're just strolling.
So,
then.
I will let you guys all reconvene close to the docks where the alley will sort of convene back into the main street. If that's what
Okay.
you wish to do, are you all choosing to head towards the docks?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Just curious, is the whole place light on fire?
We should be getting fireworks soon, right? Like the best smelling fireworks of all time.
Oh, people came and probably put it out. You guys don't really
They're
know.
throwing water on deep fryers.
Don't look back. Just keep walking.
Sand. They use the sand. Pockets.
Obadiah,
Yes.
you see waiting at the docks your contact.
Cool.
As we start walking to him,
He is
like,
standing next to Elven Guards, and he points to you, to Ajax's... Oh wait, he hasn't met any... Oh, he points to you. He's seen you in disguise.
He has.
He points to you as you approach.
Money.
I was gonna start. Oh, man, I have a whole thing for this.
What are you going to start doing?
I'm gonna. So wait, you guys are with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna slip off my backpack. I'm gonna set it onto the ground next to you guys, and I'm going to walk up to my contact.
The 2 Elven Guard walk up on either side of you, and they say, "Are you Obadiah?
Can I help you guys?
You are under arrest for bamboozling the king.
I'm sorry.
You heard us.
Is that a law? Is that like an official thing that you're not allowed to do?
You may not swindle the king. Return to him which he rightfully paid for."
I haven't seen the king. I'm just a guy. I just showed up here yesterday.
They will move in with shackles to arrest you. Manacles even. They're not like, they haven't arrested you, but they have the handcuffs in their hands. Their intent is clear. You can take an action.
Ready in action to throw a javelin if they make the move to arrest him.
You can definitely do this.
Well, my only knee-jerk reaction, if they're actually not backing off, are they? They're not
You do hear
dissuaded by my
your
arguments at all?
contact in the background going, "Sorry, kid. Their money was better."
I was gonna offer to pay him triple anybody who was gonna try and betray us. He just lost a lot of profit.
You should tell him that, dude.
I mean, technically I was gonna offer him future stocks in Gear Co. that I own 33% of, but you know.
What are you doing, Kyle?
Lightning breath.
Lightning breath as they approach. Absolutely.
God,
Is it a
good
save or is it an attack?
What else am I supposed to do? If they touch me, they're gonna my only defense was gonna be I'm just some human guy. I don't know who this Obadiah is, but if they're coming right at me, they're gonna find out that's fake real fast.
True.
What is the save for your lightning breath?
It's a fortitude, I think, and I think it's like a DC 12 based on my level. Let me just double check
they're gonna know you're a
that.
dragon too if you also do lightning breath.
Well, either they know I'm a dragon and I get handcuffed, or they know I'm a dragon and they get shocked
They
by lightning in
both
the
fail.
face. They both fail?
They both fail and are caught off guard. Can you go ahead and roll your damage?
Yes.
Is there? How many are there? There's two or
two.
four. Okay.
There's 2 there, yes.
Okay.
I have just, in case you guys missed it, I dropped my bag with the actual gear in it next to you.
No,
Alright.
I picked this up.
Okay. 'Cause I'm about to
This is
split
now
and
my
run.
position.
I think Ajax is the only one who can wear it because I have a bag. And Hekla's got
Right,
Those are
so-
sixes.
Those are 6s?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Alright, that is 22. 22 damage total.
22 damage?
22 damage split, I guess, twice. So 11 each.
11 each?
Yeah.
Is it a cone attack? What is it? How does it actually do?
So, just
It's
for
2d6
future
per
reference,
person.
with AoE attacks, you just roll the damage once, and it applies to everybody.
Oh,
but 11 each, we'll put both of them on the ground.
Okay. It averages out to
twitch.
11 each.
They don't look fully incapacitated, but they're going to be down for a round. Definitely dazed as you've knocked them each to a very low.
Has anyone else who are the witnesses to this right now?
You're in a crowd pretty full of people, not so full that you don't have space, but there are people definitely walking on the sidewalks. There are booths behind you, and
We're at the docks though, right?
yeah.
Does my disguise? I'm gonna check and see if my disguise drops also. Unless you know off the top of your head, if I attack, does my disguise drop?
It definitely did.
It does. Okay.
Whoops.
I would like to dash in towards the contact.
Okay.
And then
So wait, Ajax, do you have the backpack now?
I knocked them out.
I do have
Ajax
the
does have the backpack, as far as I'm aware.
is he just on the dock in front of the boat?
No, we're at the gate to the wharf.
Gate to the wharf? Okay. He shouldn't have any... I'm going to not particularly aggressively move towards him because he's not paying attention to it yet, right?
Right.
As I get adjacent to him, I would like to make an intimidate check.
Sure.
That is a...
You can have advantage.
Okay.
If we can downplay this, we could possibly still get on the boat. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so we'll take the first one, which is a 17.
And I'll
I don't
assist.
think Ajax is going
You're-
to downplay.
No, don't assist. I
Just
want
to the crowd.
I want this to be
They don't know
discreet.
why.
17, what are you doing to intimidate him? Just running at him?
No. As I get even with him, I'm going to have my sword in hand, pressed against his side, sort of, and say, "I'm going to offer you the easiest choice of your life.
Oh, to the
Option A: we leave on your boat right now, and I will pay triple for every passenger here. Or B: I kill you and take your boat from you."
Well, I mean, I'll take the money. The money sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. To the boat.
How much money do you give him?
Right now, the money I am offering is a sword point in his back. This is to be sorted out on the boat.
Oh, do you want him to ride the boat with you?
No, but I want him to show me where the boat is.
He points to the 7th wharf. You see a very medium cargo ship.
Wait, yeah, take him with us.
I will.
I think we need to take him on the boat. Yeah, I want to grab him. I'm just gonna.
I'm planning on dragging him out along with me.
Oh, you're dragging
Well, I
him.
mean,
I don't need to drag him.
I currently, because he accepted my offer, he is voluntarily walking ahead of my sword point onto his boat.
Look, keep the money. I
Great.
don't want to get on the boat.
No, well, hey, that's a. How about I give you the money and you stay on the boat? Huh?
You guys are criminals. Don't kill me.
Option B, get on the boat but no money. Bad choice. I would like to, well, I guess it's somebody else's turn probably.
Go ahead, Hecla.
I would like to kind of grab him, like, in almost a friendly way, but the way that looks friendly on the outside, but it's definitely like a picking you up way, like by the shoulder.
Sure.
And if you're really strong, and
I think you actually do that to people all the time, probably.
In real life?
No, as Hecla.
As Hecla, yeah. And I'm just gonna take him and pick him up slightly, like half an inch above the ground, and put him on the boat. And say, like, hello.
Well, the sails, it's not ready. We haven't loaded the cargo yet, and we're really planning to leave around 2.
Does this make you first mate? Who's captain?
You're the captain. You're all the captain.
Now.
We are the captains
I'm the captain, and the captain says for you to sit down and not talk right now. Okay?
He sits.
Hey.
Thank you.
Who knows how to sail?
Vale, it's your turn.
Well, as soon as Obadiah ran, I casually...
Well, I didn't... I just did lightning breath at them.
As soon as you walked towards him, I casually took, 10 steps away from the group and just opened a book, pretending to read, casually, 100% not involved with these specific groups of people that are now threatening the other dude and trying to get arrested and attacking people with fire breath. So I'm just chilling, actually. I'm probably standing back, I don't know, a good 10 to 20 feet away from all of it, just watching, I think.
You're not going to get on the boat?
Are we getting on the boat right now? I thought we were still
half of us are, and I'm about to run over there.
I just got on the boat.
I am on the boat.
Oh, if we're on the
With the
boat, then
man.
I will also get on the boat.
I ain't waiting around.
If we're getting on the boat, then I am getting on the boat. Casually, reading a book. Like Belle. I can just move and read books at the same time. It's no big deal.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, nobody knows. It's just weird that this totally...
Can you roll perception for me while you have stepped away and back?
Yeah. That is... Where's my cheat?
I like the perception song that's going on.
Thank you.
That
It's
is...
my bell song. 17. Cool.
Alright, you see the half-orc man from before, a little more disheveled now. As he's walking towards the docks, he's got his pocket watch out, and he's looking around nervously. Clearly he's given up on his notebook, but he's definitely heading towards the docks, and he sees Obadiah from 60 feet away, and he goes, "You! Obadiah! Please wait!"
What do you want?
Have you been aiding and abetting a one Schwinn?
Nope.
As your lawyer, no, don't answer that.
Okay, sorry, right. Nope.
I'm sorry, we don't know who you're talking about. Goodbye.
Do you have the gear? We offer safety.
Anybody who thinks we are aiding and abetting Schwinn is not offering us safety. Do not respond to this.
There's only one guy, right?
Yeah.
We're leaving. If you want to continue this conversation, I recommend dropping all weapons right where you stand, getting on this boat, and talking to our lawyer right now. And I'm now going to dump 2 gallons of mayonnaise on the heads of the guards and run for the boat.
Alright, both you and Vale successfully make it to the boat. Everyone is on the boat.
I've given him his option.
Sails
Whether
are
he follows
all,
is up to him.
The sails are all rolled up and tied and put away for harboring. And you guys know how to sail a sailboat?
Oh.
I do, because I was a...
Oh, you did. Thank God.
All right, you are in fact a sailor.
I'm gonna lean over the edge of the boat and how much you know about boats? To the guy in the suit.
I have my own, but please, do you have the gear?
Yeah.
The Dovant Company is trying to retrieve it. It was stolen from us.
We can discuss anything. We're all gear whereabouts happen only on boat.
Here's the thing,
No gear whereabouts, positive or negative, are discussed outside of boat. I say all this while I'm furiously tying and untying ropes and ordering people to do things.
I will defer to my lawyer for the duration of this conversation. Thank you.
I want to yell, "What's a gear?"
What's a gear?
You hear the guy on the boat, the contact is just like, "Sir, help me!
He's fine.
They're stealing
Statements
me!
made by this man are in jest and are in no way representative of our opinions.
I am being stolen!"
That's not
It's
true.
his boat. It's literally impossible.
I'm gonna punch him in the leg in a very discreet but hurtful manner.
What are you doing to him?
I'm gonna punch the man who's yelling for help. I want to punch him in a way that quietly incapacitates him in an obvious way.
Alright, roll
Like
an
how
attack.
Go to sleep, go to
How
sleep.
people elbow each other in the stomach or something like that.
Roll an
You
attack.
should just accidentally throw an elbow back and be like, "Oh, sorry, bug." This dude is just out cold because a 6'8" woman just elbowed him in the face.
Okay, I rolled a 7.
A 7 total with your strength?
Yeah, total.
Oh my
Surely.
lord.
But I didn't want to hit him very hard. I'm just trying. I'm not
Surely
trying to kill the man. I'm
he's
just
like-
trying to knock the wind out of him gently.
Well, this is how you
He's
kill him.
denied dex, right? He's basically tied up on a seat.
He's not tied up.
You don't thud him hard enough. It doesn't hurt him at all. But now he screams,
How's
"Now they're punching me!"
Can me and Hecla try and bring this guy
I wanna
below
say-
decks while Ajax gets the boat set up?
I want to say no. This is punching you and try and punch me.
I'm just imagining all the people watching this from on the dock with their funnel cake.
I suddenly understand what it's like to be a politician's lawyer.
No, this is punching you. Beautiful.
Is the suited man? Does he seem like he's gonna follow us on the boat, or is he just standing there?
He sort of is a decent ways away, and he sort of crouches down and begins stretching his legs.
He's a Dovant, right? Don't we not like them?
They're the ones that were following us before.
Oh.
This guy's.
Yeah, how similar is this suit to the ones that the spider guys were wearing?
The same suit.
Mook. That's all I know.
But he has nicer
He also
cufflinks.
The 1920s fedora, right? Like,
No fedora. He's got his dreaded hair.
no rat pack fedora? Well, then.
He's got his
He has
what?
nice cufflinks and all the accessories. He's got the gold pocket watch in his vest pocket.
Wait, is this guy the half-orc guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Rich move.
After bending his knees, he takes a flying leap at your boat.
Oh.
Can I try and kick him?
What? Don't kid. No, we're inviting him.
Oh, never mind.
Mixed messages.
I guess I stand up to kick and then you stand up and I don't.
He lands and he draws a very fine-looking sword with 3 crystals. One of them at the base crackles with lightning, and he holds his sword in a very defensive stance.
I also have my sword out at this point.
Sure.
Wait, who's got the sword?
The guy that jumped on the boat.
Orc.
The half-orc.
Oh.
He says,
Hello.
"We have reason to believe that you've been duped by a devious terrorist."
Yeah, we're not with him anymore, alright? Help us get the boat ready.
Do you
Hold
see
on,
him?
hold on. I would like to inform you that as of right now on this boat, captain's word is law. I am the captain, and for the duration of our leaving of this harbor, you will be our very, very well-respected, but very well-confined guest below decks, and then we will answer all of your questions. Please proceed immediately.
You told me I was a captain.
"Currently, I can look away from your petty crimes, but if you steal this boat, you have chosen a life of piracy. Please, can we just take mine?" And he points to the mooring right next to you, and you see a very fine sailing ship.
Is it more ready than this
I want
one?
to point out,
Huh?
Is it more ready to go than this one?
It looks like it was barely docked. Like it just got here. The sails are still down.
okay, so choice time. Okay, we're captain of this boat.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't know what's on the other boat.
Yeah, who else is on that boat?
How close is this guy to the edge of our boat?
You can he's near the edge of the boat. He is standing ready to defend with his sword, which definitely seems like a magical sword.
How about this? Okay, compromise. First off, let me assure you that this boat is being taken from this harbor with consent. This man here definitely said I could pay him to take his boat out early, and you can follow us and your boat to anywhere nearby, and we both have our separate ships. Everything is legal. Everything is very cool, and we should just do that immediately. And if you say no,
Sir, they're stealing me!
I want to say, what's a little punching between friends and punch him again?
Help!
I'm not sure at this
We
point
had
he's
a
gonna
deal.
sell.
I want to punch his mouth so he stops
He's so
talking.
dishonorable.
I will say, if we abandon jump on another boat, then the commotion around this boat might be a little bit more of a distraction and let us get away faster. It just depends on how honest this guy's being.
Right, but I mean, he gets to control that boat.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
Okay,
just
hold on.
one question I need to know. Did he take the gear to the palace?
The man
I would
you
like
call
to, I
Schwinn
would like
has
to
taken.
roll to push this guy off the boat.
Wait, really?
How do you want to push him?
I assume I'd have to like run up to him and just like push him in the chest backwards. He does have a sword.
Okay. I was wondering if you had like a magical way to push him, but this also
he
can
does
work.
have a sword, but he doesn't have the sword like pointed out, right? It's like in a defensive
Go ahead and roll an athletic check.
athletics, huh?
Yes.
What about acrobats? 6.
You can't acrobatics him off the boat.
Unless you were Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah?
I have known swashbucklers.
Could I medicine him off the boat? Perhaps.
That's cool.
That is a different roll.
Can I seduce him off the boat?
His athletics is a 23.
Why would you tell us that?
I'm not gonna try. I think actually I came to my senses.
You sort of like step towards him with your hands out, and he just looks at you and says nothing.
I'm going to look him straight in the eye
I
and
just
say,
look at my nails like, oh wow, those need to get done.
the man you call Schwinn is at this moment heading to the Elven Palace with the gear he brought with him with the intention of giving it to the Elven King right now.
Fine. Then it's too late. We will need to call in our navy right now. I was hoping war could be avoided.
War?
Let's talk about that for a second. Come with us.
If you finish unmooring this boat, you are pirates. And I will take you in as such.
When there's a
With
potential
okay,
terroristic threat.
all right. We're all standing around this guy, right?
Can I
Yeah.
can I see if I
Can
know
we
what
just
the
group
sword
grapple
does?
this guy?
Can we?
How many people does it take to tie up this orc? Because we got 4.
It's definitely possible.
Can I
It
see
definitely
if I
looks
know what
like-
the sword does?
He's seen probably exactly one more battle than you guys have. But, you do have the numbers for sure.
Ricky,
Okay.
What?
do I know anything about the sword he's holding?
If you would like to make an Arcana check, you can.
I shall. That's a 15.
A 15?
Yes.
You know that those crystals store energy and can release it in a burst.
Oh, okay.
You see that
Scary
one is
sword.
filled, and there's 2 others on the blade.
Okay, so wait. Before everybody just jumps at each other, nobody here likes Schwinn or wants the elves to do whatever it is they're doing. Is that right? Am I right about that?
Here. In addition to this, I will take my pouch of 115 gold, and I'm going to drop it at the feet of the used to be captain.
Okay.
How about you stop saying you were stolen, and I'll pay you to let me be captain for a day. It's always been a dream of mine.
The elven government paid me 200 gold to turn you in.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it?
I've punched him so many
Stop
times.
punching him and
Why
start
isn't
paying
he-
the man.
I'm asking the DM, hasn't he been knocked out yet? I'm huge. Big fists.
Do you want to try to actually hit him?
Because
Because you rolled earlier, it was just a 7. So we
Right.
we determined that was too soft of a punch.
I'll take that roll I just accidentally did.
Sure.
Which was an 18.
All right.
Yeah, but
Plus 4.
Roll your damage.
22. Okay. How do I roll damage for punching?
Your punch, it does... Well, actually, you're just punching. It does 1 damage plus your strength.
Okay, so 5 damage.
The man is unconscious.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
I just want to point out that I paid him.
Thank God.
He didn't say no. This has been a legal transaction. The way I see it, he's been paid 200 gold by the Elvish government and 115 by me. He's in great profit.
This was just a personal tiff, not a piracy
Tiff.
tiff. He said something rude about my body.
Also, he doesn't have a deed to the boat, so you can't prove that I'm not the captain.
Okay, you Dovant guy.
Officer. What?
Dovant guy.
Yes.
Answer some questions fast if you want any kind of cooperation, alright? We've been chased around by you guys for a little while now. You're chasing Schwinn, right? Not us?
Correct. He
And you
stole
want
a
this
very
clear thing that he
powerful
has.
object.
Yeah, we're aware. What do you need it for? Why are you trying to take it?
The Elven Kingdom has devised a use for it to create an insurmountable warship and reclaim Ostum as their own.
Gotcha. What if I tell you that won't be a problem? Can you not kill us with your army?
I have no army. I just have the might of the great Dovant Company.
I'm not worried then. Okay, fine. All right. You said maybe before. I thought this. Okay, misrepresentation.
At this point,
Listen.
you have 4 outlaws versus you. Get off the boat. Go away. We answered all the questions. I don't know what else you want from us.
Well,
it was
currently I am
anyway.
witnessing a mugging and robbery and a grand theft of a sailing vessel.
And I'm pretty
Are
sure
you
said
a
use
police? Why are you paying attention to that? You're part of a shady corporation.
Hold on, Rachel. Did you say the magic words, "Are you a cop"?
Yes, I did.
He grumbles for a
Why?
little bit. And then frowns. Yes. By sacred oath, I cannot lie, I am a cop.
You're a cop. Okay. So that actually makes more sense.
Wait, so you're not Dovant at all? Are you undercover or something?
I've been undercover at Dovant to try to protect this gear and get it into more secure hands.
Hey, let's do a sense motive on that. Is there that's insight?
Insight.
Right? Let's do insight on that.
Sure.
Is that how this works?
That's a
This world?
20.
This man is sincere.
All right. Okay. Right in the eyes. Schwinn doesn't have the gear.
Oh, so now we
Then you
trust
do.
cops?
What?
Then you do.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying where it is. I'm saying that Schwinn doesn't have it, and for this exact moment, the Elven King doesn't either.
Knowledge is
Lots of
quite
people
powerful in this world.
That's why I'm keeping it.
Some knowledge is too powerful.
That's why I'm keeping it.
Boom. What do I say?
Hold on, sorry.
Presuming that we have the gear is mighty foolish. Your people chased us through a forest filled with spider holes. It could be in any one of those. There's a circus that left town yesterday. Could be there.
This gear needs to be in the Vault of Kursketh.
Well,
What's the Vault of Kursketh?
Kursketh, he doesn't say this. Can you roll a religion check?
I can.
Yeah. I have a -1 religion. Somehow.
I have a 13.
13. Allison, you know from your studies and readings of religion, Kursketh is a goddess of secrets.
Okay. What did he say that name in context to again?
That he wants to put the gear in the Vault of Kursketh. Kursketh believes that information and knowledge is too powerful for the beings of this world and seeks to hide advances in knowledge and to slow progression.
Hey, it's your old family.
So just wondering,
Obadiah.
how much do you want to pay us for the gear, if we had it?
After a ride back, I'd happily give you my ship.
The whole ship?
Is it a police ship?
No,
Do we get the lights or not? That's the important.
it's a Dovant sailing vessel.
Where is this vault again?
He's not going to tell you where the secret vault
Or
is.
where-
The vault is none of your concern.
Where would we be heading in the ship?
You just take me back to Ostum, and the boat is yours. I would also imagine
guys,
that you would be wanting to leave Elven territory.
I would like to turn
as-
to the party and like back to him, and kind of doing some, some eyebrow raises as I'm talking. Go like, all right, guys, I think we should all go back to Ostum. I mean, we're heading there anyway, and I think probably this is the safest and fastest way out of here. And that sounds like where we want to end up, right? Ostum is safe.
Right, okay, final offer. We will go back to Ostum with you. We will take your boat. We will captain your boat for the duration of the journey to Ostum.
And we will also take this loser.
We will leave this loser. I do not care what...
Fine.
This negotiation... Let's get the bill passed and we can talk about amendments.
Yeah, I'm not
All
really
right.
fond of him anymore either. Plus, if he's not there, I can take all of his stuff from his shop.
Come aboard.
What's
Is
that?
Austin
He
where
says,
my
all right,
boyfriend's
come
at?
aboard.
Come aboard.
Where you
All
want
right.
that?
My boyfriend?
Ostum is... No, I don't think so. Ostum is where we started, right?
I left my scarf
Yes.
with my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ostum is where you started.
Where was...
Oh yeah, your boyfriend is in Austin.
No, he's in...
Right.
The...
Oh,
Where
never
was
mind.
Ethan's character? I don't remember that town.
Epicenter.
Epicenter. He's in We don't want to... No, we're not... You should seek new relationships and new scarves.
True. Both true.
I'm the captain now.
So you board the vessel. There is one other person on board the vessel. It is a goblin. He is a Goblin Navigator.
Okay.
He has his own little room below deck. It's filled with maps, some that he stole, some with bloodstains on them, and some that he has drawn poorly in crayon.
I imagine he's just telling us all this as he's happily showing it off.
Oh yes, of course. Don't let Fizzle fool you. He's wiser than he thinks. Did you know that he's 20 years old?
How old
Is
is
that,
that in
yeah, is that
Goblin?
old for a goblin?
Goblins mature at age 2.
Oh, okay. He's a worldly
Hey, me too.
goblin.
I don't know what that
He's
is.
like a cat.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
So as they hoist anchor and Fizz plans our best route, we are going to end it here for today.
Aw. I mean, yeah, that was fun.
That was a good one.
It was.
Yeah, that was fun.
So that was a excellent adventure through
Now
the
time
Elven
for
capital.
I
Keep
didn't
one
punch
object
you.
hidden on a small boat.
I didn't punch you. This is punching you.
So until next time, I'm Ricky. This has been Kilnspark with
Kyle.
Kyle.
playing.
Kyle.
Ajax.
All right, in order, starting with Kyle.
Kyle as Obadiah.
Allison is Vale.
Rachel as Hecla.
Ian is Ajax.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.